Hey guys, and welcome back to Factorio. Right, so let's get going with our train system, because that's what we were doing at the end of the last episode. I was trying to get myself some more engines in order to make my loco. Hey man, you're so loco! So I was trying to get some more engines to make a locomotive, so I need 6 more engines. Shouldn't take long with three machines working on it, so. Right. Still got a fair way that we can go over. Not really. That. Jesus. That's probably the most that we can go over that way, and I should probably run this down here. All right. And that's all good there. I might use this as my input for all of the different lines. Probably a good idea. I really need to get my loco made before I can start laying this out properly, because I forget what size it is. Right. Yay! Alright, let's remove that. That's just what that's making. I was like, what the hell? Oh, I need some... Oh, I don't even need steel, I need iron? Jesus. There you go. Now I need steel. Luckily I had just enough to, get that made. Alright, and the last one. Well, that seems pretty perfect, to be honest, right there. I'm going to need... Oh, I've already got coal. Moriyoshi! Okay, there we go. That's that. Now what I need is... One, two... So that's 5 there and 5 there. And we need 5 of these as well. Sorry, we need 10 of these. Jeez. There we go. Let's just sit here for now until we can make all 10. So that's 5. Let's grab some of these. So let's grab a full stack of these. Now we'll grab a full stack of greens as well. Right. And another 2. Okay, so my my train station uses robots. Why? Because it means that you can easily just make these all depots. So I can just call this depot, and it doesn't matter what's coming here. It will always just drop off anything, like anything that it can get. There we go, and some lights as well. Beautiful. Alright, so now what we need to do is we'll grab some rail signals and we'll put it right here. So these rail signals are called block signals. If you're talking like traditional railway construction, and this are just called rail signals, but they're block signals. And what they do is they cut things into blocks. I'm just going to do this for now. I'll put this here. So basically what that means is anything between these two signals is a block, and only one train can be in a block at a time. So if another train tries to come up here, it'll stop at this signal because it's red, because there's a train occupying the block that this signal then makes. Alright, you with me? Good. The next signal that we've got is a chain signal. So what a chain signal does is it shows the... I've got them going on the right hand side of the track, which is wrong. So wrong. I'm going to need to flip that round. I'm just so used to doing it the other way. Regardless, what a chain signal does is a chain signal essentially gives you the next signal. So that won't let anything into this block if there's something in this block. So if there's no way that a train can get out, then it means that a train will just wait at this signal until there is a place that it can go. So it won't hold up this block. See, they only really matter though when you've got something like this. So if I've got something crossing here, then I don't want something to be stopped here and not be able to cross just because there's something in this block. So it'll stop here, leaving this road clear until this is empty and then it can go. Basically just the proper way to do crossings. But I'll show you some good ways to use those in a second. But yeah, like I said, I've completely fucked this up because I'm an idiot. Let's just grab all this shit. I'm so used to making it, so in one of the other Factorio series I do, Some Assembly Required, it's a multiplayer series with a lovely chap called Arumba. Everything's on the other side, so basically the way that we've done it is, it's a right hand side system, which is the silly way. Like, there's a reason that we've done it that way, and if you watch the series you'll find out, but, Cruster. But yeah, it's the wrong way to do it. It's just like straight up the wrong way to do it. For many reasons. Main reason though, is that when you're doing parallel tracks with this type of system, you want the rail signals to be on the inside instead of the outside. That's one of the main reasons. And it becomes evident when you start using different systems, like why you want it to be like that, but I'll spare you the boring details. Alright, so this here is our depot. Look, depot made. First part of the depot, let's name it depot. And I'll show you why I'm naming it depot in a second. But let's get the active providers. So like I've already said, basically anything that goes into an active provider gets emptied by the robots, like straight up. Like before anything else happens, they will empty... Like, they'll empty the active providers into storage chests. Like, that's the main thing that they'll do. Right, and the reason that we name this depot is that what I can do now is... Actually, let's... 1, 2... We don't need that much space between them, to be honest, but... There we go, and 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I can now do is this. If I copy that using the exact same copy and paste, then they're both called depot. So what happens if a train comes along and it's supposed to be going to depot, like so in the train schedule it says depot. And it's like, but I can't go to the depot because there's something in it. It'll look for any other station named depot, and it'll go to that. So basically you can link up multiple things without messing around, like telling the trains to go to all sorts of different places. And that's why, like, these Omni depots that use the robots are just so good. I think that needs to be there. Yep, there we go. Because it means when setting up trains, you can just tell them to go to depot, and they'll just go to whatever one's empty, without you having to set up separate depots and all of that jazz. Right, so what we're going to need is, we will probably need some iron. So where's... I was going to say, this should be, like, totally filling up now. I wonder if it will. I wonder what the reason is for that. Like, why is that so messed up? It says starting to fill up now. Okay. Yeah, that should be the correct ratio there. Like, that's why I was like, what the hell? What's going on? Yay. There we go, put that in there, and let's do the same here. That'll just backlog some of this belt up, because it's we've increased the speed at which the iron's getting made. Okay. Right, so let's get back to here, and we'll have to start hooking up stuff like a an iron train, a copper train. I think copper's definitely needed. We could definitely do with some iron. And I'll I don't know the best place to kind of start turning this around, because I don't know how big this factory is going to get and how many depots we're going to need. I reckon we should be fine about here, to be honest. Okay. And let's start heading this way. Alright. Right there, and I think that's too close, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So I always like these to be two apart, basically, so you can shove basically anything in between the sets. Black. Curves are so fucked up in this game, man. If you haven't used trains yet, like, curves will be the thing that makes you want to fucking drink some bleach. They're the most annoying thing in the game. Alright, so since we've only got one train on the system so far, we don't really need to do anything with regards to setting up signals or anything, because there's only one train in the system. But it's definitely a good idea to get going anyway. Right, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do something that you really shouldn't do, but I kind of like it just for the flavour of it. And I'm going to run train tracks like straight through my factory. You shouldn't do it because it's fucking dangerous. Like, you will get crushed by a train, like, no doubt. Single player, it's not as bad. The issue with multiplayer is that if you die, you come back to life, whereas on single player you don't. I know what you're thinking, you're like, Stejo, so why is dying worse in multiplayer if you come back to life anyway? Like, what sort of fucking idiot logic is that? Well, the idiot logic is, when you die in single player, you reload. When you die in multiplayer, you don't. So you lose all your shit. Yeah, the number of times that I've been murdered by my own trains is ridiculous. So the way I set up my train systems, right, and it's different to the way some people set them up. I'm going to use the term some people loosely because I'm not referring to anyone in particular. Like, it's not a passive aggressive dig at anyone. But I don't like to set up my train systems to be like main line and then branching off. I set up my train systems with purpose. Like everything I do in my life, it's got to have purpose. So right now, this train system that we've got going, can I kill these? Yeah. What we'll do is we'll shimmy this. I don't even... Can I just shoot these? I need to be able to see where this is going to go. There we go. So we're just going to... We're just going to do a quick shimmy so that we can get around the solar panels here. Right, and up here, there are like a ton of oil spots. And we can grab a train to do that in a bit. The issue with oil is that it's a pain in the ass because you need to barrel it up in order to move it. God, I need to empty this out. I need to make sure that we're not gonna... Yeah, we are. We're just about to run straight over an oil. There we go, and... Nope, needs to be one further down. There we are. Perfect. Right. I can remove all of this junk. Ah! Fucking hate trees. Right, what I do is I come up to... Come up to here. Remove all of this shit. And we're going to... this is why we want... That's why we want electric mining drills being made automatically. Because this is hella annoying to... Oh shit. Because it takes an awful lot of mining drills to cover up fields like this. So let's go back. We're going to need some more straight rail anyway and a bit of curved rail. So let's go back, we'll grab some more straight rail, some more curved rail, and we'll get the electric mining drills getting made automatically. Wee. There we go. Let's get this placed. Right. Electric mining drills. Electronic circuits, iron gears, and iron plate. So we're going to need 2 of these. And we'll just fucking run this up here. There we go. And I want you to make me iron gears. You make me mining drills. Okay. And then you pull off, go into there, make sure that you are keeping 50 mining drills in the system, and boop. Oh, you need more iron gears. I don't think you'll need that, but... there we go, that's quick enough. It's quick enough. That'll make me some more electric mining drills. Perfect. Automation. What I like to see. It's the aim of the game. It really is. But unfortunately, that's going to have to do us for this episode, so do remember that if you enjoyed the episode to drop a like down below and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But I've been Steve, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.